comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I went to a comedy show today, just reconnaissance mission. I wanted to see what's going on. I wanted to check out this room. I wanted to see what the comedians are doing. And they're not doing that much different from Australia, to be fair. There was 6 comedians on tonight. 3, or was it 4? 3 were definitely gay. I think the 4th one was 2. The first 4 comedians all did material about seeing their therapist. There were, I would say, 5.5 bombs. And there was one dude that was actually fucking very, very good. The gay dude, he was fucking very good. He had really good jokes. His stage presence was great. His delivery was great. I reckon this dude will be a fucking star at some point. But aside from him, it was a rough night at the office. So the MC comes on and he did not set the fucking crowd on fire. He pretty much bombed his way through the first 10, 15 minutes. And the crowd were not on board. I thought maybe it's just this guy because he's like a little bit of a alpha looking dude, even though his material was like cucky. He still looked like he was a Chad dog. And maybe it was the cognitive dissonance of that whole thing that made the crowd not into him. But they were not. And I was like, this is a tough room, tough crowd. Then the first act came on. And I suppose he did okay, but the crowd just weren't on board. Second act came on and absolutely fucking ate it for 10, 15 minutes. Some lesbian chick. And we were in a place where that shit should have been doing good. And it was not doing good. It wasn't great material. So none of it was good material or even slightly good material. But I thought the crowd was even giving them less than they should have got. And I was like, this is a tough crowd. Maybe it's a little bit of the room. Maybe it's the long weekend. I don't know what's going on. They're hard nuts to crack. And then this gay dude comes on and fucking murders. He was really fucking good, murdered. It made me happy. He made me laugh several times. And I was not in the mood for laughing. And I was like, all right, well, the crowd's there. They want good shit. And they're not giving away free laughs, which is a good thing. I was happy about that. And then the guy who followed him, tough to follow that guy actually. You have to fucking segue into your fucking gear. You have to sort of ride his wave a little bit and then get them on board for your gear. And so the next act who followed that guy, he didn't do anything of note. And then the headliner, whoever the last person was, also bombed. So it was very interesting, but none of them were like local Bostonians. They were all out-of-town comedians just doing the showcase, and it was interesting. The level was no different to your average show in Australia. Maybe even a little bit less, but the good was much better. That's what I've always found in the US. For the most part, everyone's doing the same, whether it's England, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, the US, but the US has that higher bar. When you're good, you're real fucking good. Real fucking good. And that dude doesn't have a following or anything. I was shocked. I thought he was some name or something that I hadn't heard, but he will be one day. His name was Kendall something, I forget. He's got long flowing blonde hair and he's about 6'3", so you will see him at some point. And so it was good just to get a fucking show, even just to watch it. It's so hard for me to watch comedy. I was squirming in my seat for pretty much 95% of the show. It was difficult. I was like, please don't talk about your fucking therapist. And it wasn't just that these people were talking about their therapist. It was most of their set. And it was early in their set as well. All 4 of them, the first 4, talked about their fucking therapists within their second or third joke. That's where you've got to be like listening to the comics before you. Maybe you don't have enough material to like pivot, but if you're listening to the comics before you and you hear 3 people in a row talk about their therapist, you don't go up there and talk about your therapist second joke in. They're just the rules, you know? So I enjoyed that. Then I came back home and I was a little bit fired up about comedy. So I chucked on fucking Rory Scoville's HBO hour. And he is the best comedian going around right now. There's no one in the world as good as Rory Scovel. He's like the best at several different things simultaneously. He's the best at going off script. By far, no one's even close. He's unbelievable, but he could be the best joke writer as well. Maybe Louis C.K. is better, but Rory Scovel is like world class, like top tier, top 2 or 3 joke writers in the world. And then and this could be the most important thing, he is the one who is on stage who looks like he's actually enjoying himself the most. He's having fun. He's enjoying what he's doing. So fucking if you got HBO, go check out Rory Scovel. I've said that before, but it just reaffirmed how fucking good he is. Anyway, fucking that'll do it for tonight. And I'll see you the fuck later.